bottom line. No. Well, this next video is going to make you stress. We're about to see how tough it is to watch and warn you as well. It shows a nanny striking a child. When you leave your kids in the hands of a nanny or a babysitter, no matter how much you love them, trust them, whatever, still, in the back of your mind, you're worrying about their safety. A few days ago, this New York nanny was arrested for smacking a 5-month-old baby repeatedly in the face. The baby's parents put a hidden camera in a carbon monoxide detector because they were a little concerned about her. Well, the mother saw the beating happening in real time. She rushed home, confronted the nanny, and police arrested that caregiver. Helen Moon is our expert nanny. She's going to weigh in on this. Also, Dr. Tiff back with us, and Mike Brooks, our law enforcement analyst. And Mike, the reason why I wanted you here is because, I'll be honest with you, as a mom, I would have rushed home. I would have beat the living daylights out of her.
Kira, every time I see one of these, I would have done the same thing.
Would I be arrested?
Right.
Yes. We saw her in handcuffs. We don't want to see any parents in handcuffs. That's why you leave it to law enforcement and your local Department of Family Services.
She's beating my baby. If I were a gun owner and someone was threatening my family, I've got the right to shoot an intruder.
Right there, because it was an imminent threat. So you're watching this on a camera. That's why you call DFACS or the law enforcement as soon as you find out about this. And, you know, you can tell them, I know what you did, and you're going to get locked up.
So you
That's
can scare
fine.
the hell out of them.
Oh, you could. You know, or you can go ahead and then maybe set up a sting where you have law enforcement outside, and they're watching the camera, and they go right in because they have the direct evidence right there.
All right, Helen, you are our expert nanny. How do you keep it cool? If you're about to lose it, what do you do to just find your center?
You know, if you're about to lose it, the best thing to do is to put the child down and walk away. You know, find your own space and calm yourself down, because the child's not at fault here. The child is the innocent one, and they're going to have moments, and you have to be patient. But if you can't keep your patience, then walk away.
All right.
What I'd recommend to parents as well.
Well, but Dr.
Exactly.
Yes, I mean, we would hope that that's what somebody would do, is find another line of work. But people, sometimes that's their only option. But Dr. Tiff, is there any way to know when we are interviewing a nanny or a babysitter, there might be a little crazy there?
Well, I think moms are so intuitive. Trusting your gut is going to be key. Every mom that I know always has that little twinge, something just ain't quite right. And if you have that feeling, go to the next one. The next thing is, if you don't have any references, you don't have a nanny. So you have to make sure that you know someone, or even have an agency that can vouch for that person is vetted and is going to take great care of your kid.
Right, because you might not even know, they might have the references set up, say, hey, if somebody calls you, give me a good word. So I think an agency, a reliable, reputable agency.
A lot of times people just want to get rid of that nanny. They'll say whatever they can in a reference. Well, we mentioned that the mom hid that camera inside a carbon monoxide detector. This isn't difficult to do anymore, and that's what we really wanted to stress. So our Raising America team did it for you, just to show you how quickly you can do it. We're talking minutes, okay? And it's not expensive. It's not difficult. We bought this camera for less than $100. We hooked it up and connected it to our iPhone and our iPad so we could watch it live. And we actually, I've got it. I wish I could bring. Unfortunately, if somebody was misbehaving, my iPad went down. So I'm not going to be able to show you via my iPad, but it does work, I promise. And Mike, it's all legal, right?
Absolutely. It's your house. You can put cameras in your house. You can put cameras outside your house. Absolutely, because someone coming in your house, they have no expectation of privacy on your property.
There we go. I got it fired up. Here it is right here on the iPad. So there's nobody actually in the room right now, but I was actually spying on my producers just to make sure everybody was.
They're not stealing
exactly. They're not stealing anything.